Picture this. You're in a massive meeting or like a high-stakes job interview, right? You know exactly what you want to say. You open your mouth and suddenly your brain just completely deletes a basic word, like the word budget or schedule. It is just gone.
Oh my gosh, yes. It's that absolute wide-eyed panic where you're just sitting there, staring, feeling like you have somehow forgotten how to speak entirely.
We have all been there. Welcome to English Unfiltered. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie, and today we are talking directly to you, the listener, because we know you've experienced this.
Oh, definitely. We're looking at why our brains basically betray us in a second language because, and this is the crazy part, this agonizing brain blank is not a sign of low intelligence.
No, not at all. It actually has nothing to do with your English level. It is literally like a biological glitch.
Wait, a biological glitch? But if it's just a general glitch, why doesn't my brain freeze when I'm, I don't know, driving in heavy traffic or playing a complex video game? Why does it only happen when you're speaking a second language under pressure?
Well, because language production under pressure requires an incredible amount of cognitive load. I mean, you aren't just talking. Your brain is simultaneously doing so much more.
Like what? Like monitoring grammar and stuff?
Exactly. It's monitoring your grammar, searching for vocabulary, adjusting your pronunciation, and on top of all that, trying to manage your social anxiety while predicting how everyone else in the room is going to react to you.
Wow. So it's basically an allocation issue, like a laptop spinning its fans because you have 50 heavy browser tabs open in the background, just monitoring social cues, right? Leaving zero RAM for just outputting the word budget.
That is a perfect analogy. The system literally crashes. And biologically, this cognitive crash triggers your nervous system's stress response.
Wait, so it's a stress response, like fight or flight?
Almost. We usually think of fight or flight, but in this specific case, you experience a massive freeze. Your body just shuts it down.
But why freeze? I mean, if I am just trying to remember a simple vocabulary word, why does my nervous system react like it is a life or death situation?
Well, it comes down to how our brains interpret social threats. There's this concept called self-monitoring.
Self-monitoring, like what does that actually mean here?
So under high pressure, you actually stop focusing on communicating the message. Instead, you start obsessing over, avoiding mistakes to protect your social status. You just want to sound smart.
Hold on, wait, so the act of trying not to sound stupid is the exact thing that triggers the freeze?
Precisely. That fear of social judgment tells your brain you are in actual physical danger. So stress hormones like cortisol just completely flood your system.
Oh, wow. Cortisol. But isn't that for like physical survival?
Yes, exactly. Cortisol is designed for physical survival, so it physically restricts blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, which is your logic and vocabulary center, and redirects it to your amygdala, the survival center.
That is insane. So you literally lose physical access to the mental filing cabinet where the word budget is kept.
You do. The door is locked. The harder you try to perform and manage your image, the more that cortisol builds a physical wall between you and the words you already know perfectly well.
That is incredibly frustrating because it explains that phenomenon I'm sure you and like anyone listening knows all too well. The meeting ends, right? You walk out into the hallway, the pressure drops.
And boom, the word instantly pops back into your head.
Yes, it's so infuriating.
Yeah.
But it makes total sense now. The hallway revelation proves the word was never truly lost.
Right. The threat disappeared. The cortisol receded and blood flow finally returned to your prefrontal cortex. The knowledge was always there.
That is wild. And honestly, this completely changes how we need to define fluency. I mean, we treat fluency like it's purely linguistic, right? Like just memorizing vocabulary and perfecting grammar flashcards.
But if the words are there and we just can't access them because of stress, then fluency isn't just about what you know. It is heavily emotional, neurological, and social.
So true fluency requires a relaxed nervous system.
Exactly. When you feel emotionally safe, your retrieval is faster, those biological freezes disappear, and your communication just stabilizes.
Wow. So the next time you lose a word in a meeting, just remember, your brain isn't failing you. It's actually working perfectly to try and save you from a perceived social threat.
Which leaves us with a pretty massive question for you to think about. If fluency is so deeply connected to emotional safety, how much faster would your English improve if you simply stopped caring what other people think?
Honestly, that might just be the real secret. We'll leave you with that.